We have by no means heard the last of Larry Flynt and his campaign to keep Hustler on the bookshelves of Fulton County. Flynt will return here.
When I'll be back, but I will come back to Atlanta. But as I said, after today, my efforts can only be to support the retailers and try to encourage them.
Why do you think the solicitor didn't show up yesterday?
Two, please. Would you put the toning on that one? My brother.
Have a nice day.
Good luck to you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Barry. I never bought your magazine before.
Hope you guys got that. Here's a guy who don't even buy the magazine that's buying one now.
Stay clear. You'll vote against it. Good luck. Let me take care of this. Yes.
I'll tell you the book I went to jail over.
Okay. Yeah, someone was telling me about it. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to give you this one.
I would like to tell them we're just opening a senior law center.
Why don't you hang around till we get finished and maybe talk, okay?
Oh, I will. But I wanted to get one before they got you. I'll take this back and autograph it.
Oh. Feel that, you know, that we're living in the freest country in the world only because we have a free choice. And I believe if we lose sight of our basic heritages and the principles involved, that we may no longer be free. And that's not patriotic rhetoric, it just happens to be a matter of fact. I don't feel freedom of choice is lost in one move. I think it's lost a book at a time, magazine at a time, or a movie at a time. The censors are very quick to point out today that Hustler is trash, that it's not the classics, that you cannot put it in the same category with Ulysses. Well, I hope we don't forget that Ulysses, Fanny Hill, even Esquire magazine was at one time all considered to be trash. We pay a price for everything, and the price we pay for freedom is tolerating things that we don't necessarily like. Freedom is not limited to the Atlanta Constitution, CBS, NBC, or ABC. It means a lot of things. It's an adult bookstore, an X-rated movie playing in a nice neighborhood. A few years ago, it was some long-haired kids saying about an unjust war. Hell no, I won't go. And after that, it was some hard hats riding down Main Street saying love it or leave it. It's women's rights, civil rights, leather jackets, flags sewn on the seat of somebody's trousers, right to work billboards. That's what freedom's about. depresses me to see how many Americans take it for granted. Believe me, we can't. We, everyone, have to stand up to be counted in this battle. And I don't feel that I'm just here for myself. I feel that I'm here for every other American, because if I put these magazines back on the streets in Atlanta, the people that were buying them before will have a right to buy them. That's why I'm here. I don't need the money. I'm not running for political office. We're either living in a free country or we're not.
How do you plan to?
So I figured I'll give this video. Turn things off there for a minute. You a star. For what?
So used to these lights, I don't even notice them anymore.
Okay, well, we'll...
Two what? Two charges of distributing obscene?
Right. Obscene materials. Both Fulton County charges are $10,000 each, and this whole for Gwinnett County, and that charge is the same thing for $5,000.
So that's a total of $25,000 bond.
Right.
This is the Queen. Can I copy that? That's it.
Stand for corruption.
To them and take him from you.
Yes, well, we'll contact. Okay.
Captain, could I, bond is $10,000 on each of those. Has
And
a hold for
$5,000,
on that.
right.
Convicted that I should be executed, because maybe then the American people will realize how ridiculous these obscenity laws are. I don't feel the government has any business legislating morality.
How many charges have been placed against you?
3 charges, as I understand it. I'm not all that familiar with them myself.
So what kind of bail did you have to put up?
$25,000 bond.
What happened this morning?
I was arrested for obscenity.
What were you,
How did it
what were you
work?
doing when you were arrested? You had finished selling.
Yeah, I had finished selling the magazine. I was back at the hotel, and the lieutenant came in and served the warrant.
And what was your remark when he arrested you?
Okay. I didn't really have one.
Were you about to have left town? I mean, were you finished selling the magazine? Were you leaving Atlanta?
Yes, I was getting ready to leave simply because I felt that they were not going to arrest me, that if they had intentions of it, they would have arrived early.
You
You
seemed
made no remark
disappointed this morning when you weren't arrested. How do you feel now?
Well, I don't feel good about any of this, but I'm happy that the people in Atlanta are taking it seriously, because I'm trying to draw attention on something that I feel is an injustice and an infringement upon our individual rights, and that is to have the ability to read whatever book that we choose.
Do you think you made no remark whatsoever when the lieutenant put you under arrest?
Pardon?
You made no remark to him whatsoever when he put you under arrest?
No, he was just doing his job.
What are you going to do now?
No, I will probably be convicted. Everybody has preconceived ideas about the concept of obscenity, and it really boils down to a question of taste rather than a matter of law.
Why did you choose to fight it here in Atlanta?
I think Atlanta was just a straw that broke the camel's back.
Where do you go from here?
Well, I'm going to be in court Monday morning, and I guess we'll have a trial.
You're going to stay in Atlanta over the weekend?
Come Monday morning. There's legal expenses. I can't serve their jail time for them, but that's as much as I can do. Now, I can give them the financial backing, but I just simply cannot give them the courage to stand up to Henson McCullough. They've got to find that within themselves.
You said this morning
Did you happen to bring a copy of Hustler with you? Or did you have any with you when you were arrested?
No, I did not.
Is any city...
Look, I don't consider this. I'm not running to take an outsider to come into...
Say 200.
Neither. Or People magazine, for that matter. I seen a couple of four-letter words in there a few weeks ago. But I think they did have the unrestricted right of free choice for each American in mind. And that's a whole issue. That's what we're talking about. The right of every American to make his decision as to what type of reading material that he wants to read. I have confidence in the American people and the citizens of Fulton County that they can read any book or magazine without being corrupted. And as I